cooking me a porterhouse from Food Lion, so hopefully I don't get sick. Starving. I went to go buy turkeys, and they don't have them out yet this year, which is weird. My porch is still awful. Awful. I'm not feel like doing anything. So, last night I had a horrible episode of severe heartburn. So I don't know if it's heartburn causing me to be so sick, but it is a symptom of mast cell, and y'all, ever since I got exposed to that mold that day, I have been going downhill almost every day. Even bacon made me sick yesterday. But I have to eat something. I am so hungry. It is making me nauseous and almost throw up. So I am trying this porterhouse and see what happens. I'm going to eat it very slowly. I am canceling tomorrow. I did have a fever this morning. I did take ibuprofen. The main reason I'm canceling, other than dying with almost throwing up all night and the sinus issues, is I am more susceptible to have allergic reaction. I think I told y'all this, but if I didn't, I am more susceptible to have allergic reaction to the numbing stuff. And I also don't seem to heal very well when I'm having these episodes. And as of right now, there is no infection in that gum. The tooth doesn't hurt. It feels completely normal. It doesn't even vibrate. I have been doing what a little protocol that this lady online says to do. If I remember her name, I will let y'all know. I've been doing everything she says, and she says, okay, I haven't been doing the xylitol because of the cats. But that is one of the major protocols, because she believes you can regrow your bone and you can regrow the enamel on your teeth. And she has this protocol, and it includes xylitol, but I can't use that right now. Like I said, I'm too worried about the cats. And her kids have never had a cavity, and she's older. Like, she got grandkids. No one's ever had a cavity. She's been doing this protocol with her family since she was younger, plus her patients and everyone else. And they don't get cavities. They don't get bone loss. They don't get gum diseases or anything. So I'm just trying it. I'm trying the special toothbrush, the toothpaste, she says, the mouthwash, she says, how many times a day, the way to brush your teeth plus brush your gums properly. I am trying everything she says, and the swelling that was on that tooth and the pain and everything is completely gone now. It started to come back, and then I started doing her technique, and is completely gone. You also need more than one toothbrush, because it takes 24 hours for the toothbrush to completely dry out, and she says they have scientific proof that this toothbrush, after 24 hours of complete dry, has no bacteria on it. But if you use it before that, it does have whatever was in your mouth, just like a normal toothbrush. But with this one, after 24 hours, it is gone. They've done tons of testing. So I'm trying everything. I'm trying to fix my health everywhere, because so much has been wrong with me for so long. Ever since long haul COVID, I'm just falling apart. My bones, my joints, my mouth, my hips, my knees. Both knees are bone on bone. Both hips, one has 5 bone spurs, one has 4, and an impingement. And I can't have surgeries. So all the walking I was doing was killing me. So since I've been sick, I really haven't gotten any steps in, and those pains have subsided. I was dying every day. It's real fast. It's probably almost done. This one, Piper, is distracting me, because cats always distract me. I do feel really bad about trying to find someone who can take Joshua, hold on. Take little girl, but at the same time, if someone can take her and get her to a vet and find out what's wrong with her and give her the love she needs. She was never one we were keeping. We were never keeping her. We got her fixed. We tried to still get rid of her. There was a few of them because we weren't having 8 cats, but it did not work out. And I honestly can't afford it. Like they said, if it turns out to be, it's going to turn out to be something, and it will be chronic vet visits. So it's got to be someone. There are some rehab places and different things someone who can afford to actually take care of her. Now, I won't get rid of her if there's not an option like that. I'm not putting her down, and I will just deal with it for the rest of her life. But I want her to be helped. But there's no way I could save up that kind of money. Like, it's insane what the vet was telling me the other day. So, let me finish cooking this real fast. Alright, it's 2:44. I'm going to give this a try. I have been asked a lot why I don't add the butter like a lot of people do when they eat steak. It's because I add it to my coffee. So I get plenty of butter in a day. I don't need it with my food as well, even though it would taste better. So last night I stopped taking magnesium because I started suffering with the GERD again really, really badly. And magnesium gives me heartburn, but I didn't eat it because I know I'm low magnesium, so it's kind of doing my head in what to do. I bought some feet spray one to try. I was able to eat pickles just fine with no heartburn for over 2 months, and now I ate some and I'm dying. I think I'm just very sensitive to everything right now. Like, I could scream. It's horrible when everything starts working and then it stops. This is what's happened to me so many times, but this time I'm just gonna die with heartburn right now because I'm not going back to gaining weight. That's just not happening. Alright, it's Monday the 11th. I woke up so much sicker. I thought I was doing better, but then it rained. And every time it rains, I get desperately ill. My nose is 100% stopped up. I coughed all night long. My mom and them come to find out, when my dad went to the hospital, they thought he had COVID. But they don't do the testing anymore. They thought my mom had it too, especially since the oxygen level kept lowering. So who knows? Who knows? It could be that dreaded C word again, or just sinus infection, just MCAS. Everyone around here is sick. Even at the grocery stores, everybody's sick. Everyone's hacking. It could just be that time of the year. All I know is I'm desperately ill. Had a fever, called, canceled the tooth being pulled just to get a new appointment for March. Their earliest appointment is March. Oh, right now I'm having no issues, but if I do, I'm going to have to find out what they use on me. I know it's not Novocaine. I just forgot what it's called. And go to a different dentist to get it pulled if I continue to have issues. Right now it's doing really well. No infection, no swelling anymore. It just feels like a normal tooth. It's not vibrating. And the gum around it seems to have tightened drastically. I will show y'all what I'm using. I don't have the package for the toothbrush, but it's basically made out of bamboo. So this is what is supposed to get down in the pockets. I know, I'm sick. In the pockets. Get any of those bad bacteria might get in there and help seal the pockets. I'll try. So it is a doctor I have been following. She did go to the dentistry school to do your cleanings and everything. But she said if you ask your dentist if deep cleaning actually cures the condition, and they say yes, then you have a problem, because it doesn't. It's just treating it. There's supposedly no cure. But she swears that there is if you just use this. And I have had a huge difference. Also, I need bigger boxes of this. This is the toothpaste she recommends. No other. Just this one. Also, the xylitol gum. So this is the toothbrush, Dr. something. They're called flossless toothbrushes. Get in there. You don't have to floss. I am flossing on top of it. But a lot of people's gums bleed. And before you start flossing again, you do all these steps. So you're also supposed to brush all your gum. So I never had this problem before I got long haul COVID. Okay, I never had problems with bone spurs. I never had problems with all kind of weird stuff that I have now, and I've been told it's because of long COVID plus long haul COVID plus I also got it activated my mast cell extremely bad, and it will not shut up. Used to, it would only last a few months of my life. Now it just will not stop. I'm lucky if I have a few months in a year where it's not going crazy. But it is making a huge difference. I have no sensitivity with my teeth at all anymore on any of them after using that. I've used it for a month or two now. And the xylitol, I do want to start using the gum, but like I said, it's very toxic to your cats and dogs. So it makes me nervous. I wouldn't want to bring it into the house. You got to use it 5 times a day. It's just going to, and also my stomach doesn't like it. So I don't know how well I would go with that one. But it's chewing the gum for about 15 minutes or less and getting rid of it. And it's supposed to help produce the saliva that's needed to help build an animal and stuff like that. And all her patients, she has a lot of patients. She has a website. I know I need to look her name up. And everyone swears by it. Like her teacher or her children, even her mother, she fixed her mother's gums and everything. Hers, she has all her original teeth with no fillings. So yeah, these are the kind of things we should be taught in school. We don't need to go to a dentist if we don't have to. We should be taught that if you brush your teeth this way instead of the stupid way we were taught in kindergarten, you can make your teeth last forever. One of the problems is I'm more susceptible to stuff because my autoimmune and the heartburn. The acid is eating my teeth away. That's the sucky part. It's like taking your teeth out, putting them in soda all night long. It's just, or a bucket of acid. It makes them weaker and more susceptible, and it hurts my gums as well. I'm going to shut up because I'm about to have a coughing fit again. Are you hiding from Freya? Is that your Freya hiding place? What are you doing? Praline, what are you doing? Go back to sleep, it's okay. Hi, Willie. Alright, it is 3:30. I've cooked a little more than a pound of porterhouse steak, a pound of bacon. I don't have a pound of bacon in here, but if I get hungry later, that is what I'm eating all day, a pound of bacon and about a pound. It was a little less than a pound and a half of the porterhouse. Like, that's what I bought. So, yeah, time to eat. Okay, I'm gonna go check on my dad. He had laser surgery today because his pressure in his eyes were like 40s, but I didn't know until after it happened. So I'm gonna go check on him and show y'all the garden at night. I don't know if y'all can hear the generators of them working. They work all day and night. There's no rest because of it. I'm always exhausted. I can't wait for them to finish. Where I lived in Florida, this was illegal. You could not work all hours of night and day if it was houses nearby. They had laws about that. Nothing after 9, nothing before 7 a.m. But here they're going at 3 and 4 a.m. still. It's insane. It's insane. I'm freezing. Daddy says I hold you prisoner. But the truth is, you hold me prisoner. Yep. You won't let me get up. You won't let me do anything. You just want to be held. Held all day long. Alright, it is the 12th. When I wake up, I am very, very sick for about 3 hours. Then it's like 2. I started to feel a little better an hour and a half ago. I have things I have to get done, so I tried putting some makeup on to try to at least make myself not look dead because I looked rough today. Come evening around 5, I start getting desperately sick again. Yesterday was extremely rough. We're trying to find food that I could eat. So we are going out. We are going to go see if Aldi's happens to have the lettuce that I was able to eat. To see if I can make me any kind of salad at all. Like, even if it doesn't have meat in it. Just
to see if there's something that will stop the heartburn, okay? It is so horrible right now again. I think it's what's causing the cough and the stopped up nose, because severe stomach acid pouring through your sinuses causes sinusitis. I suffered with chronic sinusitis most of my life with a horrible deep cough, especially when I first woke up, all because of stomach acid. The kitten is trying to get picked up. So let me set a tripod up. Hold on. All right. Have a messy bed. I don't make it because I put a million blankets on it because that's what makes me feel comfortable and be able to sleep. So my sinus are shit. I feel like crap. I was able to finish off the bacon last night without getting sick at all, and I had 2 ounces of cheese with it, and it didn't cause me any issues. It is those steaks from Food Lion because my body is very particular about where meat comes from. Don't ask me why. It sucks. I might start by the meat market. However, y'all, that is so expensive, but there's no way I can drive an hour to Costco, shop an hour back. That's 3 hours. I don't have it in me at all. So that's not happening yet. I'm hoping I'll feel better tomorrow, the next day. There's some things I have to get at Sam's for my family. And I could get me the carver turkey I buy for, so I could make the salads with. Yeah. I have been working on my porch when I feel better. It is 90, 80, somewhere there finished. So when it is done, I will re-show the before and after for Christmas. So I am wearing, if you saw me in this dress, that was the extra large. A couple of months back, I caught it a moo-moo, even though it's tight on me. I said I can't wait until I don't have to wear moo-moos. That just means, to me, something that feels like I'm wearing a sheet. This is me, okay? I'm not insulting your size and what you're wearing. This is for me because I did get down to 157, so to me, everything that has lots of material on it and everything just feels like a sheet, like a moo-moo to me. Then I went and bought the large. And the large fit me, but it was nice and tight. Like, I like it. I know these dresses aren't supposed to be tight, but I like it. It was nice and form-fitting around the chest bone area. Completely suck in, so it didn't feel like a moo-moo. It flowed off me, but not a whole lot, right? So the correct size probably would have been an extra large for the way it's supposed to be styled, but I don't like that style because it feels too big. So I had gone down to the large. I wish I bought me some mediums because now the large that was super tight around the chest bone is now looking like the moo-moo. Okay, is now flowing off of me, not because when I was wearing it, it was nice and tight, right? It was nice and tight. Because this is what I prefer. I prefer some definition because otherwise I feel like I'm looking fatter and that bothers my mental state. Because this journey, this time, I actually know that I'm fat. So let me explain. When I was fat, I didn't see myself as fat. When I lost all that weight and was a size extra small, I still saw myself as fat. But when I was fat, I didn't see myself as fat. When I was skinny, I saw myself as fat. Okay? I know, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how my brain was. But this time, I'm seeing myself as I go. I can definitely tell 1,000,000,000% I am way smaller than August. So, that is one of my issues, is when things aren't tight, I feel like I'm going backwards. And this is the tightness I would want. This right here. I feel like I'm going backwards and making myself look big again. It's flumpy. Flump. Oh, I can't say it. Flumpy. You know the word I'm trying to say. I can't get the letters out correctly. When I'm sick, it's worse trying to get my brain to work. Frumpy. There we go. I know y'all all screaming it this whole time. But But, so no matter what the scale says, I have gone down in sizes drastically, like a huge amount. Every short that was so tight, it felt like it was busting off of me at the beginning of August, now are baggy on me. Some I can't even keep up. They just fall right down. My bra, okay, so I was in a 44C, 46C on the first little, where you clip it. I'm from Torrid. And I have already gone through 3. I am now down to the lowest little hook on a 38C. And the cup sizes aren't changing right now drastically, but my rib cage was measuring 46 and is now down to a 37-inch rib cage right this minute. It has gone down drastically. Let me see if it's appropriate, like if I can hide. I have shorts on, by the way, that looks like underwear, but they are shorts. They're just skin tight. So if you can see, the rib cage has drastically dropped. These are supposed to be tighter, but I've lost so much weight they're not. So this is what I'm looking at right now. The swelling has gone down drastically. My weight did go up a pound on the scale, so I'm like 204.3 pounds. That did upset me. However, I was extremely sick yesterday, and every time I have an episode after eating that steak, I always go up a pound or more because of how sick I am. It kind of causes inflammation because I didn't throw up or run to the bathroom. I was just desperately ill with heartburn, and my pulse went high, and I was shaking. Let's get the monster. Come here, so everybody can see you. Come on. Oh, come on, you little monster. Come here. You want to say hi? Look at the internet. You're so cute. So, you see the tips on the top of his ears where the hair tips out? So, because of that, and because of his body shape, and these markings right here, the vet thought he had Bengal in him. Now, one of y'all pointed out that he is a Siamese pointed lynx, if I'm even saying it right. I did Google it, and other than those pointy tips, he really does look like it. And then my his brother outside is definitely the blue one, or the lilac one, whatever it's called. 100%. And they are very affectionate and needy and get depressed if they don't get attention, and that is totally him, and he's been that way since he was born. He came from a mommy who never let us near her. She wouldn't even come near us during feeding. We had to go away so she could eat. He tamed himself immediately. As soon as he was old enough, like I think he was 2 months old, he tamed himself. He met me and became my best friend. He was like, no. And now that he is in here, his brother is completely been tamed too. That cat goes insane if I don't pet him and hold him, and he loves my daughter Haley. She just holds him like crazy. So they tame themselves, but he is extremely well kept, well spoiled, very healthy, thank God. Yeah, yes you are. What healthy little baby. But I can't get him to drink water. I've been using a dropper. It makes him mad. Because he refuses, and I never saw him drink water even out in the wild. So, and his mama wasn't nursing him either. She had stopped months ago. So I've been buying him things like these, different stuff like this, so he could get liquid in. Because he doesn't eat much. Maybe because my other cats are so fat and they're so piggy, they eat everything. But he's never hungry. But he was never hungry outside either. So I'm having to make sure he gets the right amount. But he is wild. He's not lethargic. He does not look sick. He's going potty like he's supposed to. He's very, very happy kitty. Yes, you are. And he makes mommy very happy. I finally have a cat that will just let me wallow him. Actually, he wants to be wallowed all the time. All the time. So that makes me happy because the other cats just don't, or they just want Dino only. This one chose me. So that makes me thrilled because it helps with my anxiety so much. When I start to get upset, I just go hold him. Actually, I just get in bed and he jumps in bed with me and lets me hold him. It's like he knows when I'm upset. He just runs straight to me. So my anxiety levels have calmed down drastically. My daughter was able to go out with her friends in a van, go to a local mall. They were gone for 8 hours and I didn't bother her. I didn't look to make sure she was where she was. My anxiety was so much calmer. So much calmer. Like a whole entire, like a week ago, my anxiety was off the chart. And all of a sudden, my anxiety has pulled itself together, which is really a miracle because I've had bad anxiety for the last 3 years. Y'all, long haul COVID really did me in. It made my anxiety worse. It made my ADHD so horrible. It made so many things so much worse. All my medical conditions through the roof. Made it with my MCAS, which was random and didn't happen all the time because if you've been watching me for years, I didn't have episodes where I couldn't eat. But the last 2+ years since I got COVID multiple times, I got it once in 2020, multiple times in 2021, but it was the Delta version that kicked my butt. January 2022, I think it was. It ripped me alive. That one is the one that done me in. And everyone I talked to, that's the one that gave them long haul COVID and done them in. So, hi Bear. Are you coming to say hi? Is Daddy dressed so Mommy can leave? Let me get these cats out of here so we can get out of here before I start feeling sick again. But yeah, see, it's just hanging on me. So it feels very heavy. I know this is how they're supposed to be. They're supposed to hang even more. They're supposed to bunch up over here on the sides. But that's not my style. Maybe if I was really skinny, like a size 1. But I've never been that type of person to like baggy clothes. So it is driving me a little crazy. But I want to wear something different. And it's hot outside. And my other dresses, I'm in between sizes. Either they're hanging on me like this, or they're clenching against my stomach, showing that I still have a stomach, which is horrible because this time around, I'm not losing the bottom of my stomach like I did the first time around. The first time around, the first thing to go was that mommy area, the pooch. That was when the first major things, once I hit like 130 pounds, to flatten. And it is not working that way this time. So, of course, I do have a new IUD, and it takes about 6 months, I was told, to get used to it. And because my hormones had ran out, if it had been replaced correctly, I would not be having this problem. I would not be going through it all over again like I did for the first one in 2013, which was very rough on me. Very rough on me. And it also gave me tons of heartburn, and it also made me really sick. Because IUDs can do that, especially Mirena. And now I'm worried that now that I've had it for over a month, that's why my heartburn has come back. And the reason it had stopped is because the hormones had stopped in it. Because I had heartburn insane when I was pregnant. And as soon as I wasn't pregnant anymore, it went away. And then I had to get an IUD. And then it came back all of a sudden. And now I'm really wondering if it's the corporate. But we will see. Yeah, I pronounced that wrong. So I know someone's going to come up to me and be like, do you pronounce it? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. My brain just sometimes cannot pronounce things right. And I can sit here and struggle and try to do it. And I won't be able to. So I'm going to shut up and see if he's ready. Alright, this video is going to be super quick because I am starving. It is 6:20. We just got home, and no, I didn't make it out of the house in that dress. It felt bulky. It felt like it was going to irritate me, and I ended up having to put a hoodie on because I was freezing because the temperature dropped. But this was the dress I've been wearing all summer. Well, not all summer, but for the last month or so. But as you can see, it's gotten crazy loose compared to what it was, and this is what I ended up going out in because there was just so much material, and I don't feel great, so it was overwhelming me. Gotta go make some bacon real fast so I can make a salad for dinner. Okay, so it is time to make me a salad. I'm hoping this will work. I am starving. I've not eaten. It is 6:30. I have bacon cooking right now. I keep pushing the wrong button. I have bacon cooking out there right this minute. So that's going to be my meat. I did buy some deli ham. But I think it says smoke on it. So I'm going to give it to my mom because me and smoked hams don't usually work. Okay, I'm going to do 85 grams. This is 1.5 cups of lettuce. Okay, we're just going to go to 100. Well, 97. That's good enough. So it's a little over 1.5. Gotta keep an eye on that bacon because the last thing I want is my bacon overcooked and then I'll be crying because it is my meat for my salad. So, hold on. Okay. So we're going to go in with a tablespoon of mayo. I literally just slipped in my socks and like hurt the back of my heel because I'm so talented. Okay, I've not had mayo since I had a salad last and I just made a mess. I wonder if I'm out of mayo because this looks like I'm out. Like, I wonder if I have more. Alright, tiny bit of pickle juice. No pickles. Okay. Alright, let me go check my food again. Alright, so I've learned that I really have to stay out there with my bacon so it doesn't burn. I have to keep flipping it. So that is what I did. Alright, want to get all my mayo that I can. And yes, you can have more mayo than that. But I don't. Okay, going in with a little bit of salt because we have plenty of salt on the bacon. I'm skipping the dill weed this time just because I have not had this in a long time and we're just going to see what happens. I'm going to turn this on because we need cheese. Okay. I'm going for 2 ounces of cheese. Okay, let's go to 2.5. There we go. Close enough. I'm also skipping. Ow! Who just hurt me? Sharky, that was my bottom. Now it's probably bleeding everywhere. Oh, he likes to stretch on me. Oh, okay. So, that hurts. Skipping pickles in case that's been giving me issues or not. Having the mayonnaise and the lettuce that I haven't had in a long time is more than enough to try something different. I have no idea how many bacon. Like I said, this is all I've eaten today. I normally do a pound of bacon a day, and I haven't done that. So that's how much we're doing. So probably half. All right. It doesn't ever weigh a pound because as you can see, it's only 3 ounces. But it's supposed to say it's a pound before cooking it. And then all that fat cooks out of it. So, I'll probably make a coffee in a little bit. Hope this works, y'all. Because I'm hungry and I'm tired of getting sick from food. Because I can't get to the beef that doesn't make me sick. So, let's give this a shot. Alright, so if I was just to eat bacon all by itself today, this late at night, it would have made me have some heartburn. If I was to eat beef from anywhere other than Costco right now or the meat market, which costs too much, I would have been desperately ill. I was able to eat that with no problem. It's been 15-20 minutes. I have cried almost every single day this week, probably because I ate the beef from Food Lion, literally in tears because I'm almost throwing up for hours afterwards. But I felt desperate. I felt like I couldn't just eat a pound of bacon this week each day, and I'm almost out of bacon. I Gotta go shopping. Definitely got to get back to Costco and pray that their New York strip is back to the way it was, because I don't like it as a burger anymore. I like it as steak. It's really stressful when you can't just eat anything. Like, literally, I can't eat chicken. If I can eat... Y'all don't know. You don't know. If you followed me, 90% of my journey was nothing but chicken. Whether it was chicken wings or boneless, skinless chicken breast, it was always chicken. And it is my favorite. So me not being able to eat chicken the last year without throwing up every time I eat it has been devastating to me. Devastating. And I am scared to try again. However, the next time I do try it, which will be Costco's, I am going to only do 4 ounces or 2 ounces at a time, probably 2 ounces. One problem with chicken, I normally eat 8+ ounces of chicken in one sitting, and I kind of eat it fast, and I eat it with something, so it's a lot of food. When I eat the beef, it is by itself, and that pound to 2 pounds is divided up between the whole day. I usually only eat about 4 ounces at a time. Occasionally, I'll be starving and eat the whole 8+ ounces, but nothing else is with it. So it could be a volume issue as well. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the mast cell and I'm having a reaction to it, or if it's a volume issue or what. But I've been so scared to even try chicken again. Because when I was off keto this summer, I had eaten some chicken at, alright, I got away with Popeye's chicken this summer. Weird. Made me wonder if it's eating chicken. No reaction to it. But I ate a more healthier version, a version that I used to eat on keto from, Golden Corral. And had the horrible reaction. So I don't know. But we're going to try it sooner or later once I get the nerve again. Because I honestly miss chicken. I miss chicken and broccoli. I miss it so much. I loved making that chicken and broccoli dish with cheese. Oh my gosh, it was so yummy. Baked in the oven. And I had leftovers and didn't have to cook every day. I really do miss that. And I'm going to try some broccoli soon. I do love my griddle. I use it every single day. Like, that is my favorite go-to for cooking now. I don't even use the air fryer anymore, which a lot of people said maybe the air fryer was causing me issues. But I'm still having issues, even though I don't use the air fryer anymore. But it is what it is. Every day is a different struggle. Every day is, am I going to get sick from the food or not? Which has nothing to do, if you're new here, nothing to do with keto, carnivore, regular food. Okay. I could eat potatoes 99% of the time and never have a reaction, the same with most breads. The problem is, even though I'm not having a mast cell activation syndrome reaction from it, I have severe insulin resistance. Even though my blood sugar does not go up, my A1C does not go up, my weight soars so fast. And then I start having more fibromyalgia issues and more other issues, and my blood pressure goes higher, and I start having my heart palpitations again. So I have to choose which evil. Okay, am I going to have some stomach issues? Excruciating, horrible stomach issues occasionally, and fight through all the triggers, like the rain was a huge trigger, and be able to lose weight and get off my blood pressure meds, because that can also be causing a lot of the issues. Not have any other health problems, just have to deal with the mast cell, and maybe it'll shut up and go to sleep once I, because it does that a lot, it's supposed to, once I lose all the weight and get all this inflammation out of me. Or do I just get sicker and fatter? That was the conclusion I came to this summer. That's why in August, I restarted my journey. I'm on day 80 something of my journey. And the body reshaping is happening faster than the numbers on the scale. And I just have to keep reminding myself, because I hate the numbers on the scale. They are not moving fast this time. But this weight, before I went back and watched some old videos, This week before, I was much more chunky. And my thighs looked worse. So this time around, I think I'm just, because it's more carnivore, I'm very, very, like, doing it different. Yes, my arms looked better, I think, back then, because my arms are bigger now. However, they're not icky big. Like, I love them the way they are. I don't have to lose weight in my arms. I'm fine with my arms exactly like this. But I think my body is just, it's losing it different. The stomach part's the part that irritates me, the bottom stomach part. But I know that's a hormone issue, and my age and the whole new IUD, is causing some issues. So I just keep reminding myself I am on the struggle bus because of everything that's going wrong right now with my health. That was going on before going back to keto. It was way worse. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. And hopefully I'll get my porch done in the next 2 days so you can see it.